you spoke a little bit about like the environment, each of you, like what it's like where you've been growing up. Um, how do you think that's sort of like shaped like I guess how you go out in your communities? Like, do you find yourself hanging out there a lot, or like moving elsewhere to go out with friends or just hang out?
Um, while while there is like a really bad like I guess air quality in my area, it sort of has like became normalized in us, right? Like I know in Cabrillo there'll be days if you're running, from what I've heard, is that you just won't run if there's like a really bad like if there's bad air quality or people see ash right coming out. Oh, or I think once in a while, like if a factory explodes, people just see like clouds and they just don't really mind it. They'll just treat it like it's a Tuesday, right? And for my I know my friends, when we hang out, we generally don't talk about the West Side hanging out. We just kind of like assume like we're gonna go to somewhere like the Pike or eat at the Korean barbecue place or generally not the West Side, unfortunately. And I know one of my friends wanted to hang out, and she's a good friend of mine, right? And I told her, "Do you really want to hang out here? Because the air isn't really that good." And the moment I said the air, she just went, "Oh no, 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 no!" And so I was kind of surprised that as someone who lived in that area, right, that a lot of people don't really know, but they do, but they seem to just have this kind of perplexing kind of like mythology of what the West Side is, that a lot of people from the West are just kind of treating like it's normal. And I think someone from the east part of Long Beach told me like, "Oh, y'all have bad air there." I'm like, "Yeah, don't you?" And so
Oh,
it's kind of weird when people feel like again I bring up that point with isolation. A lot of people in the east that just generally don't know what's going on in the west side. They're like, "Oh yeah, like we just walk in our neighborhood, it's all safe." I'm like, "You guys walk safe?" And so it's like it's kind of weird, and for me, like that is life. That is definitely how life for me works in the West Side. But apparently, like when I travel outside, it doesn't seem to be the norm. And for me, while that might be a good thing, and it is, it just feels like why is this happening in my neighborhood? And that definitely like is a problem.